So let's look at the first one. This is the first book. It's very old. I think I got it from like my grandma or something. I don't even remember anymore. But this is just, the first official book that I started in. And I think because this is a lot of shit. This is the cringy era. I was a baby. I was an infant drawing this. Okay. So don't mind me. I don't even remember what this is from. I think it's from when you have these things where you could spin the cards and they would like plop a color on that, and then when the cards would spin, or this little machine, it would like splash the colors. So that's pretty interesting. Oh my god. This is what I mean. This is like the crappy ass shit, right? Like this is, what the fuck is this? Okay, so I think I was very young when I drew this. I mean, obviously, it's hella ugly, right? I mean, it shows. It shows that I was a beginner, a fetus, drawing. I think, oh my gosh. We used to go to this campsite where there were these characters and there was this theater going on and everything that related to it. So I guess that's what I drew. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is Hamtaro. What the heck? I remember I used to have, I don't even know if it's him anymore that is fully part of it, but I used to have like the Hamtaro, and like I thought I had this house. Does anyone remember? Anyone in the comments who used to have a hamster? Or like not even a hamster, Hamtaro? Did anyone watch this still? Is this alive? I don't even know. Okay, look, it's cute. Oh my god. I traced this because this was part of this was like a toy, and I traced the toy, and this, I don't even know what I was trying to do here. What was I thinking? I don't know, but it's funky. Oh my god, this is a horse? This is a horse. This is also like a motherfucking traced toy. Why did I trace that? Like, you see, apparently I did not know what proper skills were. I have to admit, I think I traced a Winx Club doll here. In all honesty, I think that was what I went through. Oh my god. Why is this a tracing doll face? Well, you could see I was a fan of Winx, okay? I loved the Winx girlies. Anyone out there that's still a fan, I still sometimes make art of them. Winx but upside down. Interesting. Ah! It does! Okay, so I made this in 2014. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I barely can do math, so I don't remember. I think maybe I was 15, 14? I don't even know anymore. I was maybe 16, 17. Something like that. 16. And this is from the website. What's it called again? Gaia Online. This, I think, also a commission. I like that I used pencils. I don't draw necessarily as much with pencils anymore as I apparently used to do. This one is actually nice. Or like, I like how I made the chibis. I make very different chibis right now. It's the world of difference, but I think this is fairly funny to see like what I used to do. And okay, hear me out. I had an original character. Look, I never stuck to these things, okay? I know some people are so good at making their OCs. I am not. I don't know what I was trying to combine here. Obviously that's a red blouse. I don't even know. It was like I had a face. I drew a tail, like it's not a fursona. Do we call it? No, this is not a fursona, right? I don't even know. This was an idea I had, apparently. Yeah. Well, I have to admit, I am not much better at emotions. I should really practice that. I find it very difficult. I think I had a friend back then who really knew how to draw emotions and really understood how that worked. Poses. I tried something. You know, I was getting better. I think here I started to draw way more because I also got into like a drawing tablet and stuff. I think that's where I had kind of started a little bit more, even though I continued in this sketchbook, which is interesting. At least the hands are not that awful. Like, or well, I don't know how to call it. Like, they seem pretty decent. So, I don't even know. This pose, the pants. Oh my god, guys. I don't know. I was trying. I was trying my hardest. I love how, do you see this pattern? I'm really bad with this. I always leave one page blank. I don't do that necessarily anymore, as in I really try to avoid this nowadays because it's not doing me well. Because I love those sketchbooks of those people that fill it. Somehow I cannot be that girly completely because I don't know, I think I need a clean sheet or something every single time, which is very annoying. But yeah, I think at some point I stopped doing, well, in my latest sketchbook, of course, I stopped doing that. But other than that, no, I think I kind of stuck to it. So not a chibi. Ah, this is 2015. I think this was then a year later. I started drawing more with pen and watercolors. And this was really nice, this illustration. I love the way this turned out. I don't remember what she's called. I'm gonna be honest. Is it Talia? Oh, Taria. I don't know what game she's from. I think I saw her somewhere and I thought that she was cool. And then I just, yeah. I just drew this, I guess. Of course, now this is Jinx. I love this skin back when I was playing League of Legends. A long time ago. Back when I was playing. I loved it though. This skin was nice. League of Legends, you can make the greatest art of the characters. They're beautiful. Beautifully designed. I love them, in all honesty. I think I was trying something here. I used to suck at backgrounds. Or, I guess, animals. To a degree. I never really fully got into it, not gonna lie. Oh, okay, these are a bit better. This is more watercolor. I like this painting a lot. It's kind of still my style, but not fully anymore. I changed my style as well, but it's still very nice. This is still very pretty. Whenever I look at this, I'm like, yeah, this is not that bad for a 17-year-old. Even though I wish to be at a whole different skill level right now based on how rarely I was drawing. I don't even remember this. I don't even... see, I didn't even finish it. This was a pattern. Ooh, what is this? I made Ari. I forgot. She's so nice, though. It was a very nice painting. Oh, there's another paper. I think that this was the end of this one. Yep. No more. As you can see, I never finished it. This is a bad habit. Oh my god. Okay, so the second one, which is this one, just a simple black one. I don't even know where I got this from. It's pretty old. I remember, I think I bought it from somewhere where I bought this little sack from with a digger on it. I don't even know why I posted this on the front page, but this is the era where I started to draw more out of the top of my head and actually apply anatomy. So the first time anatomy studies, as you can call it, I guess. I think I used to watch like a YouTube video at some point, which gave me pointers and instructions on how to manage it or on how to do it. So I think that's how I got from A to B pretty much further later on in the sketchbook. But this is actually a pretty nice drawing. I think I was 18 when I drew in this. I had periods. There were very long times where I would not be focusing on drawing or sketching. I had like obsession periods where I would be so down into a sketchbook and sketch all the time and do whatever. And well, I experimented yet again with watercolors, but as you can see, this paper is too flimsy. It's not, of course it was bleeding through. It was bleeding through the pages. What was I thinking? I think I also started to draw a little bit more animals. But yeah, these are cute. There's some work in this sketchbook which surprises me from time to time. Like, I like this drawing as well. This is not that bad at all. Like, I'm surprised I could draw. I don't even know what the reference was, but I used a pencil. I remember that was very thin, so I could make really nice lines. And I like that a lot. I love this pencil. I think I now still use a pencil to draw, but sometimes I like more colorful pens as well. I use more supplies now than I did back then. And again, the same white page. I do this thing every fucking time. And I didn't even color the pages. But to be honest, the paper was very thin. So I see why I didn't. But still, that's not a reason not to. I think the only color I did was the eyes here. I don't even know. Maybe they were based off another artist or something that they drew. So I practiced with it. It reminds me of a style of someone. I don't know if I can find them. But even this was not that bad. This Korra, I'm pretty proud of how I drew her. And Nala. I loved The Legend of Korra, by the way. I loved it so much. I can't wait for a new Avatar series to come out, to be honest. Avatar was a great show. Any of the shows, like Aang, Korra. I love it all. Oh my god, okay. Look. Everybody had an Undertale face. Look, I don't even find it bad. There are some people who are like, oh my god, my Undertale face. I loved Undertale. There was a passion for this. Okay, there's only one drawing in my sketchbook. I'm being very dramatic. But I loved it. I don't know. I watch playthroughs sometimes just to see Jacksepticeye played or whatever. I don't know. It's just a cozy vibe for me. And even though this is years ago, clearly, I mean, it has a special place in my heart. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. It's fine. I embrace it. I embrace my Undertale phase, which is literally one page. Here's where I experimented way more with anatomy. It was very interesting. Because I think I tried my hardest here to practice with them. But I had this thing where I would draw like circles and connect them. And then, okay, look. Most of these are like not fully naked, but like I didn't draw clothes on these because, or on any of the models I made, because it was way easier for me to practice anatomy without drawing clothes, just because I sucked at drawing clothes. I don't know how a wrinkle or like a skirt sometimes flows. I do better now, but back then I was struggling with anatomy. I think I drew this pose out of the top of my head, which is why it kind of looks, well, you know, like strange in a way, I guess, or like it's not perfect, but I tried it out of the top of my head. Can't blame me. I was trying. This is nice, actually. I don't even know what this was based on. Maybe this is my own design, or not even. I don't even know. Oh my god, this was, I think, is it called Schoolgirls? This was a fighting game. I loved their style, and I love how I colored this. I usually don't draw like this or color anymore, but I really like this. Which there's only, I think, one of these. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna skip this face. We're gonna skip this. I'm not even gonna show you this. I'm embarrassed. Oof, okay. Cats. Cats, they're cute. These are cute. I don't like, they're cute. They're not perfect, but they're cute. I like this spread. This spread is actually not that bad. I watched, I think, someone on DeviantArt made like all the animation sequences and animation things of The Legend of Korra. I was obsessed. I fucking love that shit. I wish I could draw like either frame by frame animation or animation like or alike. That was just sick. So this was, I think I drew part of the Schoolgirl series as well here, which I practiced drawing from the back, and they were very muscular because it was so much easier for me to connect based on the muscle that I drew here. So just from A to B, like I would draw a circle here and a circle here, and then connecting them like this to make the muscle was way easier than anything else. This spread I actually like. I don't know why. These were some, I think, tattoo designs I did. I had this phase where I wanted to become a tattoo artist. And I guess this random ass Legend of Korra phase. I don't even know. I like how I drew her. I think I also did that out of the top of my head. I don't even remember that well, but they're really nice actually. I'm actually really proud of this page. I love how I drew the certain anatomies. I think I did all of this out of the top of my head, which is great. Like, I think it's a lot of improvement here, which I'm very happy with, like how I drew them. It's weird because I used to practice day in, day out with this, right? And now it's like I can't do it anymore. It's really strange. But yeah, I think these were some others as well. I think, I don't know, here is where I struggled a bit more and I look less good. I think this is the same kind of pose as we saw before, which, I mean, still not that great, I guess. But I tried. I tried. It's good. Oh, these are actually nice though. I like this one as well. I think especially, I mean, I was super into The Legend of Korra, as you can tell by most of this sketchbook, I guess. But yeah, this is also nice. I used to do way more like the line art stuff as well with within my sketchbook. Oh, I remember. Okay, I used to draw at some point way more animals, which these birds are, they're okay. This one is cute. I like that one. Oh, I think I was super into, there were Kickstarters of enamel pins and I was like, oh, what if I create my own? Well, I never produced anything, but these were things I came up with and they're actually really cute. Maybe I should ever do something with this in the future. These actually, these wolves are pretty good. I don't even know, I don't even think I can draw a wolf that well anymore. Like apparently I used to be good and now, I don't know, it's just practice. I think I used to draw like almost every single day or multiple pages back in the day, which really helps you and makes you better. I like this. I think this was based on Amaterasu, if I pronounced that right. But oh, it's so cute. This is really nice. Oh my god, my favorite phase. My by far the horses. Okay, personally, I had a horse at one point. I love horses, but I think these are like so cute. How I drew the anatomy and what they look like. I looked at a lot of references. I think Arabic horse, this one. I looked at a lot of references and these are so, I love these spreads. I should do more horses now. I don't do them as much anymore, but oh my, these were so cute. Whenever I look at this, I'm like, yes, pop off. I was good at horses back in the day. Ah, okay, this is from Journey, I think. Another horse. This is cute with the watercolor, but I started using different paper because clearly this sketchbook was not the greatest for that. But these are nice too, to be honest, these spreads. Oh, the birds! These are so cute! Yeah, actually, I don't know where I got this from. It's probably a reference picture, but these are actually, I'm pretty proud of these. I don't even know exactly what I used here. I think some kind of pencil or something that was white paint on top of it. And some watercolors. I should do that more. I do that less now. I use just normal markers to add some color nowadays, but this was cute. These as well. Yeah, I like these. They're very pretty. And with that, I think I used pencil here and something else. I don't even remember what exactly it was, but it's very cute. I like how these turned out. What's her name? I did a portrait of her. Oh my god, I forgot. She's this tattoo artist. Snow something? I don't even know. It's really bad. I used to follow her, I think, back in the day. And this was just, like I said, I could not draw clothes. So this was the easiest for me to turn them into bikinis. Because clearly I had no idea what I was doing. Oh my god, these are cute! Okay, yeah, sometimes I forget what I drew back in the day. But like, this is actually Sailor Moon, of course. These are cute. I like how I did these in the, like the anime style and everything. Some Frisian horses. Yeah, those were really nice too. My horse face. It didn't bleed out. I was still drawing horses. I like them actually. These were not that bad. Is there? Okay, there's a page in between. Oh my god, one of my favorites too. So I drew Siren, so Laura, which is an artist from the Netherlands. You might recognize it from all those outfit posts, and Siren is a very famous artist. But I really like this. I made a portrait of her, but this is very nice. I love how this turned out. Just this whole page in general. And again, a white page. But this is, I don't remember drawing this well anymore, or like exactly like this, but this was very nice. Oh my god, little diva chibi. I think I even turned this into a digital version. If I can still find it, I can show it. But oh my god, this is, it's so cute. I draw cuter chibis now in my opinion, but it's still a very cute, very small design, but it's very cutesy. Another Cora page. I love how I didn't stay consistent with this and I just drew her everywhere. But these are nice as well. I think they're not bad at all. Well, you can see that I drew consistently here, which I should do more of. But my skills are definitely better nowadays, but I can see I really developed them more here. I think this was an area where I was really focused on improving. This is some boxes, I don't even know. Ah, the Marvel phase, which is, I think, literally 2 pages. So it's not that much or not that long. But I think I drew these from, I think, just pictures or references. This, I usually don't draw guys. This is not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty decent. Of Iron Man. I'm not hating it. I like it. I actually like this. Oh, right. This is one of my favorite spreads too, because I practiced with hands. Now these, they're base of reference, right? These look really good. This, I saw someone who drew like a pose like this or something. I think the Twitter, ref by Charles. I don't even know who Charles is, but still, I credited it in my book back in the day. But this, I love this pose. And well, I'm pretty good at, I don't want to say copying, but I can, from a reference or how other people draw it, I understand it very well. But if I were to draw this on my own, or at least back in the day, I think I'm much better now with that skill, but I found it very difficult. Then I can't replicate this on my own. I was good at replicating it based off how someone else drew it. I really like this one though. This portrait. This is very nice. I should do more portraits. I did them in my new sketchbook just with pencils, but I like this kind of style. Oh my god, I think this is from a famous painting. I think I tried to replicate this, look at the hands touching or barely, but this is, it's not my best sketch in that way of the hands, especially if I compare it to the last page and how I drew them then. That's why I said, like, sometimes I struggle more, but it's still very nice. I think I still got the compositions well back in the day. I was also a few years younger, right? So it's only natural to have progress, but I used to feel like there were days where everything worked perfectly and there were days where I just lost my skills. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. Like, I'm not trying to shit on what I drew back in the day, but I can just tell that I sometimes struggle with the same problem even though I improved. Oh, these two, I think, because this was from She-Ra and the princesses. I forget the title, but She-Ra on Netflix, the show. I did this. I even turned this digitally. I don't think it's on my Instagram anymore, but I think I still have the drawing somewhere. I drew this out of the top of my head. This was a very nice composition from the side. I actually surprised myself with this one. Like I said, sometimes I pop off and then it's like, whoa, how did I create this out of the top of my head? But that's why practice and staying consistent really helps. I love this chibi too. I should make a chibi of her, or like draw it out, actually, because I haven't. I think this was a Pokemon. Like, I know it's a Pokemon, but it's not, I forget the name. No, it's not Rarity. I don't even know, but it's cute. Oh my god, these were from Boku no Hero? No, B&H, which is then Kiri and Bakugo. Kirishima. I had a phase where I was like, oh, I'll draw these two, they're very cute, but I think it's 1 page. Okay, yes, it was 1 page. It was 1 page phase. This is Kokomi. Do I say it correct? Kokomi? No, not Kokomi. What am I saying? That's Genshin Impact. Oh my god. But I think she has a similar name. I was obsessed with Love Life. Love Life School Idol. I fucking loved it. But I think I only drew 1 character? Yes, because, see, faces. Okay, I was practicing, I guess. The eyes are way too close. But it's funky. I was practicing. It was nice. Ah, these two. This is when Zelda cut her hair. And this is Ketra from Shira as well. I really like this one. I never turned it digitally, but it had kind of the same vibes as the other one, as Shira. This one is really nice, actually. I like this one as well. I think some of my style still, you can see that it still has the same kind of things that I draw now. Not completely, I changed some features, but I definitely took away how I draw lips and the nose. But it's very nice. I like these. And I think that this is the last drawing I did. I think it's of a K-pop star, or not even. I don't even know, but it's very cute. But I think that I never... Is this finished? Yeah, this is where it's finished. Oh my god, look at all of the pages I have left. I have this bad habit, and I know more artists have that. When you buy a sketchbook and you don't finish it. I don't even think... The other one, the first one wasn't even finished. I am working to finish my new sketchbook. So I am working on it actively to actually finish a sketchbook for once, like actually fully. So in upcoming videos or things that I'm planning, I definitely want to share some pages that I draw in there, so sketch with me, etc. And once that is filled, which I hope and I'm planning to do it by the end of this year. I'm not going to pressure myself, but that's like roughly a deadline because I had it since last year, so I want to actually try and finish one in my life. Anyways, I hope you guys loved this sketchbook tour. I'll try to see if I can do more in the future, which I hope I can even finish one. But I hope you liked it. I hope you can see some of the progress and just see that I didn't consistently draw, right? So if you're stuck, if you were like me when you were 18 or 16, you didn't fully finish it, it's fine. You'll get to a point where you take it more serious. I don't know, it's fine. Like, you don't have to when you don't want to. I had that too, where there were phases where I was struggling, and there were things where I was like, oh, I was really into the mood. Don't force yourself, because if you don't enjoy it, I would say it's not worth it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and see you in the next video.